Can't waste nothing, man. We don't waste. There's people starving in this world.
All right, and we're live.
Let's do it.
All right, so this is Ted Hicks, Late Night Parents, Ways to Follow the Show, latenightparents.com. Have a loaded cast tonight. Mr. B, just freshly off of his show with Mike Copenhaver, with Coke's Corner. Tony D, always riding shotgun. And we have none other than Sunday Night Smoke.
Word.
The most controversial. Enigmatic.
One round of applause.
Oh, shit. The antagonist meets the protagonist.
Whoa.
Smoke, what's going on?
Everything good, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it, brother. The world is mine. Let's go.
Tony D, good to see you once again.
All
JoJo, as always.
You already know. Let me know when.
Looking dapper.
Be there for it.
JoJo went with the shortcut. He's embracing the shortcut, looking younger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Before we even get started, JoJo, I gotta call you out about UFC Long Island. You need to come out here that night for UFC Long Island. You stay at my crib. You don't have to go back to the BX that night.
We talking about luxury, man. That's luxury. Nah, that's a vocal. That's a nice. I've been by there before, man. The Hicks estate is pretty nice. It's definitely a good stay, JoJo. I'm just saying. Been there, done that. It's a good stay.
It's not going to be woke central. It's not going to be woke central out here.
Oh shit.
No.
But nah, definitely. I'll hit you on the side about UFC Long Island. Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a good card.
Yeah, man.
It looks like it's going to be a good card. So
pretty solid card, man. Yeah. There's a couple folks on there.
So where do we get started? Well, Smoke, where have you been since Haps collapsed?
You may have to stay tuned for the exclusive video with me and JoJo, Mr. B, MMA guy, for the rise and fall of Slam TV on the Haps Network. But just pretty much to brush over it real quick, YouTube, Twitch TV, I've been around, man. We still doing what we do every Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. YouTube, Twitch TV, Sunday Night Smoke Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.
JoJo, where have you been since the Haps collapse?
Different places, man. I took a hiatus because, I wanted to stream my Haps, but now there's no more Haps, so you got to look running elsewhere. Trying to look to still do my stream thing. You know what I mean? The airtime. I got on airtime. Everybody was telling me to get on airtime. So I got on airtime, but I gotta be more on there. I tried Vocal. I've been on Vocal. I did 2 boxing streams on Vocal. It? Yeah, two boxing streams I did on Vocal. Then everybody told me to get on OK Live. I had an experience before when Periscope left. I was on OK Live. But OK Live was doing me dirty. It kept cutting my streams off by halfway or whatever. So I went back last week because UFC 275 was there. I did my stream. Stream went clean. A couple folks that was on there from Haps came on. They came to watch, you know what I mean? It was good, though. It was good. I can't complain. So I'm just trying to find other places to stream. I still been with Mike. We doing the show. The show's been doing good so far. We had our homie Ben Davis from Twitter. He's a Twitter personality. He's been doing things here and there. He was on the show with us last week's episode. So that was pretty dope. So, still on Twitter. I'm about to use Spaces. I got inspired to use Spaces, so I'm going to start using Spaces. I'm going to talk about some of these events, just vent through that using Spaces because certain people over here, they broadcast and they're everywhere. So I gotta try to broaden my horizons. Hopefully one day I can be as broad as they are. So I got inspired to do Spaces. So I'm gonna be on Spaces, and I'll probably pop up like twice a week or so, once or twice a week, just to vent during the week about the events. But yeah, big inspirations on that part there, man. But yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. So that's what I've been doing.
Gotcha. And
what happened, Tony? You good?
Yeah, man. I had a thought cross my head. I'm sorry.
Let it roll, my man. Let it roll.
Yeah. And the grand incredible Tony D.
Grand incredible.
Or Tony Tone 72. Or Tony Tone 143. Or like I called him yesterday, Red Hot Lover Tone.
Ooh, that's a throwback. That's a throwback right there. Yo, shout out Trackmasters, man.
Yeah, man. Tone, where you been since
primarily morning of my Hats folks since Hats shut down. It's been a bit of a struggle trying to find a platform that was just as similar, if you will. Can't find somebody where we can broadcast out like we did with no problem, without much complications. So I've been on airtime. I was already on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, and then I had two of my more consistent broadcasters other than yourself and Smoke. And JoJo, the super syllable sportscaster himself that he is.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that.
2-3 days ago, I don't
got the button. We in the hot tub right now. Shout out.
About 3 days ago and did the unthinkable. I did one thing I said I would not do. And I got on TikTok.
Oh, that's a big move right there.
That's a real big move.
TONYTON19723. You will see with the nonsensical nonsense.
Let me change this thing, man. I don't want to fuck up your stream.
Up there with Michael Bathurst, one of the main Hats broadcasters that I was with. So, in the words of the Wu-Tang Clan, we will be bringing the ruckus to TikTok.
So wait,
let's go.
The sitting mayor of the defunct Haps Network is now on TikTok, the most visited website in the U.S. and global.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it, but the broadcaster said, "Come on, we can do this. It's gonna make everything better." Okay, for the purpose that we have in broadcasting and podcasting, I'm game. I didn't want to just go up there to watch people doing tricks. I wanted us to have something for real going on and the audience to grow. I'm game for that. That's not a problem. I got to check out OK Live. JoJo, keep me up on that for real. I'm on StreamYard, Restream. I'm on Vocal. I got Twitch Studio set up. Y'all holler at me. Wherever we're going to broadcast it with, whatever we're going to do. And I will have time Sunday and Monday. Oh, boy. Do I have time Sunday and Monday?
So wait.
Yes.
And I have to ask you, how much are you paying for StreamYard and Restream?
Nothing.
Oh, so you're the smart one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Somebody hit the applause button.
And I say that because, like I said, what we have with Haps is free to go to 4 or 5 different platforms. The hardest thing is finding something just as similar. Found 2 platforms where you can go to 2. One platform you can go to 1, and then the other one I still got to figure out YouTube. I got another YouTube channel. I was waiting on my old one to come back, but it didn't, so I had to make a new one. And I'm gonna just go. I can do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different broadcasts on different platforms every day, so I can switch up the audience. And I'm looking for my Haps audience more than anything because they were my numbers. If I don't acknowledge nothing, they were my numbers. Our Haps followers, Haps subscribers, Haps fellow broadcasters, we were each other's numbers. So I'm looking for them specifically as the crowd grows. They coming with me. And I've always told them, when I come up, y'all coming with me. I didn't do this on my own. Y'all brought me here. Y'all helped me to be here. Y'all supported me. I want y'all with me. Plain and simple.
Facts. I will hit that button once again for you, my brother. Yeah, facts.
This ain't about me, man. People want to get together. People want to continue what we have. I miss Haps. I don't care what nobody says. I miss Haps. I miss what we had. I miss how we got down.
I miss the community, how the community was organized.
Yeah.
That's what I miss.
And wanted to be.
Yes.
Now you gotta know. See, here's my problem. I'm gonna throw this out there. I got that hood mentality. I remember everybody who was with me before I got big. That's why I ain't forget about it. That'll be my problem.
Facts.
Who was with me when I ain't had nothing, when they wasn't looking for nothing, when I wasn't looking for nothing, we were just looking to enjoy being around each other. Y'all come on. That's what
all right. Much love. Yes, sir. Respect.
Yes.
All right.
Yo.
Jojo, check your messages, bro.
Horns to that. Air horns to that all day. Air horns to that. As a matter of fact, you can't beat that with a bat.
We got all different types of commentary. All right, so I guess a couple of things to talk about tonight. We won't be on here too long.
Right.
Juneteenth. Hot topic.
Yes, sir.
We went from discussing it to the situation that happened with Floyd to it being declared, an unofficial holiday to the point where it's a full-blown federal holiday. Okay. There's all different types of celebrations that are going to be happening all around the nation, and abroad. Mm-hmm. And the whole thing is you hear Juneteenth and you're like, well, when is the actual day? It's actually the 19th marks Juneteenth, which commemorates the emancipation of enslaved people in the United States. After the Emancipation Proclamation declared all slaves free in 1862, the news took time to travel. So by June 19th, 1865 is the date when the word of the proclamation reached enslaved African Americans in Texas. Mm-hmm. So there's events all over the nation. In New York, they're going to be in all 5 boroughs. And abroad with, music, entertainment, education, all the above.
Okay.
I don't even know where to get started.
I used to love abroad.
I just did Brandy on Fireside. That's another app I'm on. I forgot about that. I'm on Fireside with Brandy as well. We talked about Juneteenth and covered a couple of aspects, controversies, even topics of it, just thought processes of it.
But I do want to just jump in and say, of everything that's been discussed, were you disappointed by how tone deaf these corporations have been? With the Juneteenth ice cream or the Juneteenth Burger King,
I'm sorry.
They walled out.
Don't get me started. Oh,
take it, Smoke. Take it.
Oops. Nah. I gotta let some oxygen in before we fill the room with smoke.
The corporations will be the corporations, They will take every chance to try to push selling their products, no matter how tone deaf it resonates with people.
Yep.
Because that disconnect will always exist. Appreciative of the holiday, but we want to see what's going to happen outside of that. Because it's kind of like how I feel like how Martin Luther King Jr. Day has now transformed into. People are just like, oh, I got a day off.
Yep. Let me take it.
While losing the true meaning of these dates. Yeah. Just think of Christmas. Think of Easter. Oh, it's a little bunny running around. So,
yay!
So
I gotta hit the clap button again. This is heavy.
Every which way. I just wanted you guys, if you feel comfortable, I know tonight is going to be, we'll hit the explicit on the podcast because I know some emotions might come up. So with that.
Some conversations are uncomfortable.
With that, Smoke, you want to jump in first or you want JoJo? You want to jump in first? If you don't have any feelings toward it, or you haven't taken the time out to think about it, it's okay too. Because like some stuff you can't get ingrained in everything.
Facts. Well, I'll jump in real quick then. Because I did take the time to think about it a minute back. Okay. I don't know if you can hear me clearly? We good?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Copy. Okay, well, as far as Juneteenth, right? I thought about it when I first heard the proposal, which was maybe 2 years ago when the buzz came about. I thought about it like this: in order to make it official, right? This is going to be controversial because I am controversial. Remember, SundayNiteSmoke podcast. Once again, a cheap plug. We are the #1 podcast in opinion radio. So I specialize in giving my opinion. And for those that don't know what an opinion is, I don't got time to run through it because we're on limited time right now. So look it up, goddammit. What I say is my opinion is this. Juneteenth, in order for this to have been an effective national holiday, you should have only let the black people have a day off. Let the white folks take their ass to work. I'm just saying, that's my opinion on it. And if you ask my opinion, that's what I'm going to say. Because if this is a holiday about, quote unquote, slaves being freed in the country, let the slaves have a free day off and let the people that oppress the slaves continue to work. It's not that serious. It's one day. Let the black people or people that identify as black, because we live in a new America, that's a whole nother story. You can identify as whoever you want, but those that identify as African Americans should have a day off with pay, and everyone else should continue to go to work. That's what my take is. Anybody else can take the mic from this point?
Joe, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. That's a good point there. But yeah, man, I'm tired of this tone deaf marketing that's going on, man, with these holidays and us people, man. You touched on that Juneteenth situation there, the Juneteenth ice cream situation. KFC had, the fried chicken with the power fist behind it in the shadow and all types of weirdness going on, man. I don't know. It's like, you you think you're doing something good, but you're just doing way too much, man. People doing the most just to make $1 out here. It's kind of depressing. It really is, man. Like, come on now. They had the Burger King, the Burger King Pride Month. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm proud of the Whopper Jr.
Come on, man. You purposely misassembled a burger and you try to sell that and talk about that's for the people. What are you doing, man? I just
like I said, tone deaf.
That's a train wreck right there. Oh,
they said, yo, we got the ice cream and we not pulling out chocolate. Come on, man. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of everything. Everything that's so tone deaf. It's just painful, yo. Even if you're not like with that. Like, come on now, man.
Oh my God, I'm losing it.
I can't deal with it, man. And it's with everybody, so you can't even be like, yo, you know what I mean? Why that gotta happen to us and not to them? And it's happening to them, and it's everybody. It's like all races, all genders, everything, man. Like, come on, dude. Y'all just doing too much. I tell you, that burger thing hurt my soul, though, man. I'm like, come on, dude. Like,
hey, man, at least hold the mayonnaise.
Right. Oh, my God.
Yay! My bad.
But that's the situation. But Smoke, you right, man. Like for Juneteenth, let the folks be able to stay home, man. You stay home, you get paid on that day, then you
It
go
ain't for
back to work the
everybody.
next day. Yeah,
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 because it
man.
ain't for everybody. Remember,
No,
this ain't for everybody, man. Like, you know
To
what I'm
me,
saying? Like,
the biggest thing that
it's for some of you folks, but not for everybody. Like, we can't let the perpetrators and the victims both share the same joy. Like, I'm not saying that the exact people that live today and are the perpetrators and the exact people that live today are the victims. But just generally speaking, without trying to take one spot again, just like, just if it's designated and it's set for a certain group of people, let them take the day off and let everybody else continue. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? St. Patrick's Day parade revisited. Like that's all it is. Like let the Irish have a day off. Everybody else just continue working. It's not your day. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with here.
They found a way to profit off a celebration we're supposed to have. It's a federal holiday. It's a step in the right direction. I'll never deny it as a step in the right direction, but the problem we have is every step we take, they get a piece of. We're not being properly reciprocated. The people who were working and not getting paid enough for it. The people who were working and didn't get any pay for it. The people who were working and died making your profit, and then you gain an interest off of the profit, and then you gain an interest off of the transactions, and us not being reciprocated for it. That is the problem. Let's go ahead and get to the source of all this. We've been discussing
for generations.
Yes, for generations. We've been discussing reparations, freedom, and compensation for those who were improperly enslaved for centuries. Y'all been talking about it, and the more you talk, the more money you make on top of it while it sits there. I'm not crazy to this. We can enjoy the holiday. We could take the day off. We can want the day off. Not everybody has a day off either, so not everybody's celebrating.
No.
Let me be clear. I'm civil service. I've been regular civilian. I've been military. I'm telling y'all from all sides, not everybody has the day off.
It's true.
So what you're celebrating, it's a federal holiday. It's documented on the books. The businesses are going to have a problem with another damn holiday on the calendar to where people get off, they can't get production, so the profits hurting.
That's their problem.
Yeah.
Most of them companies. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ted.
I just want to say real quick. I don't know, but as if it's true, but as of yesterday, town workers in Nassau County are not being given the paid day off.
Wow. Okay.
Think about your supermarkets. Think about your cab drivers. Think about your bus drivers. Think about your airline pilots. Think about the people working at the airports. Think about your customer service people. Think about your garbage folks. Think about your city, county employees. Not everybody's off.
And that's okay. That's okay. And I'm okay with that. All right. I'm not okay with the fact that, it's like beating a dead horse. I'll just say, just for example, black people represent, say, 13% of the population in America.
It's the last number we knew, right? Yes.
Unfortunately, I hate to put this out there, and it's not nothing that people that make important decisions in this world and that affect us generations to generation wise, they don't know this already. If 13% of the population, and then you have maybe half of that percent of that population, which is actually employed, or say 3/4 or 2/3. I don't know the exact number, so I don't want to put a number out there. But if they don't work for one day, unfortunately, they couldn't stop the machine called America from functioning. Okay, whether we like it or not, because we are quote unquote a minority. Okay, so I wouldn't see there being any problem with saying, anybody that's black, okay, you can have the day off with being paid, but I understand you have fast food, you have XYZ. America's a machine. You have a day-to-day operation, oil change, this, that, the other, retail, this, that, the other. But in certain sectors, there will be say the majority of the employees will be black or African American or identify as people that deserve to have Juneteenth off. So it's a slippery slope. I guess it's wide open to the debate. I hate to have talked around into a circle, but I would think if it's a holiday for federal, if you're going to go to a federal level for the people that are granted, okay, for the people that are granted and the companies that are granting this day off, let that only be for people that quote unquote identify as. If it's a job that doesn't identify and you don't get the holiday, well, take that L. But if the company is giving that day off, let it be specifically for, because when you fill out a job application, you have to check a box what you identify as. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's right.
When you fill out a job application, you have to, number one, agree to put yourself in a system where you agree to pay taxes on your wages. You sign an approval to all of these things. You sign an approval what you identify as. You also have an option to say, I choose not to check what I identify as. But if you check I identify as somebody that falls under this umbrella of, okay, Juneteenth, you should have the day off. Everyone else should go to work. That's what I'm saying. Sorry to take up so much time, Ted.
No, that's fine. A follow-up question for you is, do you plan to broach this topic on your next show, your next scheduled show? Because it's going to fall on June 19th, your next show.
Yay, for sure. And this can work a few different ways. You can call it for sure or for show.
Get
it?
I like that.
Yeah.
Tune in Sunday night, fellas. Like, share, subscribe. you know what's coming next, baby. I'll pass the mic, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Let's see. All right, we beat that topic up. I got a question. What you should be seeing is my inbox. This is my live inbox. Okay.
I see it.
So I receive queries from people all the time. And people want to know, hey, I released this report. Hey, what do you think about it? Hey, will it make the website? Yes, no. Or sometimes I just don't respond. But this one, I just want to, for a few of us, to read out some of these numbers and just to chew on it. So 80%. This is inflation's impact.
Yes.
88% cut spending, while many worry about food and mortgage. So the necessities. I'm worrying about shelter, and I'm worrying about where is that next bite coming from.
So have increased their credit card usage. Wow. Yeah.
It's a trap. Everything is a trap.
88%. So just to mimic what Tony just said, 88% of consumers have cut spending as a result of inflation. Agreed? Disagreed? I'm going to say yes, and because everyone's nervous.
Yeah.
People aren't just nervous about the stock market. People we're nervous about every Thursday when we get the jobs report. People are nervous in general because inflation scares them.
Yes, it does.
When the prices are going up higher and your wages, so if inflation, what we've noticed is over the past two and a half months, we've gone up 15% inflation-wise. And last time I checked, most jobs are paying 3% merit increase for the year. So those two numbers don't really make sense. There's a question here. There's a statement here. 73% have cut back on restaurant takeout.
Yes.
63% on consumer spending, 62% on social spending, 57% on groceries, 54% on vacations, 44% on gas, and 35% on debt payments. So I don't know. This is kind of questionable because I think people are still spending money out there like drunken sailors.
Yeah.
Oh boy, who wants to jump on that? Oof, I won't mind taking that.
82%.
Oh boy.
Excuse me, no, 62% on social spending. So social spending is going out and partying, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
People live for that.
57
Unfortunately, people live for the lifestyle.
Right.
Yep.
57% on groceries. It makes sense because the prices of groceries have gone up so much that
Yeah.
you would get 3 bags for $100. Now that's probably reeling in $85 or maybe even less.
Wow.
54% on vacations. I feel like that one's a toss up because after being locked down for 2+ years, I find it highly unlikely for you to get on a flight and find it empty.
Yeah.
You also have
Everybody's trying to go somewhere.
Sorry, y'all. Cancel flights have been an issue as well.
Well,
Yes.
I can jump in on that because I'm a frequent flyer. For those that possibly know or follow, some flights recently that I've been on have still been half empty.
Okay.
And this is currently I've kind of everything I do I don't post on IG, etc., etc., etc. I pick and choose my spots, but I'm kind of on the move very frequently, and including with the where you don't have to use the face covering on the plane anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Still, a lot of flights that I've taken are still half empty. So the traveling, I'm sure the airline business is taking a hit, which is okay because it's overpriced anyway. But I understand it's a game with the fuel and the fossil fuel and XYZ. I understand that. I don't want to get but I say also the gas prices, like everybody doesn't travel as far as flying. Some people travel like in the summertime. A lot of people drive. Say if you're on the East Coast, you drive to Virginia Beach or to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, right? With the inflation and the gas prices, that's gonna limit some people. There's some people are gonna be like, I'm not gonna go that far. Maybe I'll stop at what do you call it in Maryland Beach?
Ocean City.
Ocean City. There you go. I'm sorry about that. It's been a couple of years since I've been there. Ocean City, Maryland. Instead of going all the way down to Virginia Beach. You understand what I'm saying? So people are going to start picking and choosing their destinations, just keeping it, a little dollar-wise, penny-wise, because, the job market is down, even though they say there's a shortage of employees. That's whether here or there. I'm not going to go into that. But people are not making moves like that. People are being a little more, you can't cut back on eating. Like, as far as I'm going to cut my grocery bills. Maybe that'll lead to a fitter, slimmer, more trim America. Who knows? Because if we can't afford food, then we'll lose weight. Who the fuck knows? But it just it's crazy to me. I'll pass the mic. Sorry if I'm doing too much.
Let me get this.
I've been out the mix for so long. I got a lot to say. I'm sorry, guys.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Good, Jojo. I'll take it. 88% of consumers have cut spending as a result of inflation. I want everybody to realize, as much as people got pay increases, everything else. This has been a standard that's been taught to us. I remember hearing this in high school. If they ever raise minimum wage, they're going to raise the price of everything else. I'm sitting back watching it. I got told this in high school. When you take economics, they teach you when they raise one thing as far as what you're making, they also want to raise what they charge you. By law, they
Yep.
can do that. They're looking at your gross income, not your net income. Our net income
Yep.
is an issue, and one of the reasons we have the inflation. However, the problem lies in that they are charging us more than we can afford on damn near everything. Where 73% cut back on restaurants takeout. Yes, because as much as we love to go out and eat, y'all know good and damn well, anybody who's been watching me for the past year knows damn well I will get me some food. I've been cooking for the past 2 months.
Yes.
Big up to the box salad. Box salad disappeared, man.
I miss it. It's been over a month. I'm going through withdrawal. 63% on consumer spending. You can't go out and buy your regular knickknacks. You can't go out and buy your extra snacks. You can't go out and buy your recreational things. You got to buy your priorities and your necessities, and that's it. 63% on social spending. Who going to the club?
Club closed. Oh, their club is open again. Oh, my bad.
Yes, 57% on groceries. We got to cut down on the groceries because the price of food is going up. One of the biggest conversations I've heard is how much bacon has gone up. Bacon's about $10 a pack for a decent pack. 54% on vacation. Who the hell can afford to go anywhere? Not only do you have to pay gas higher, you got to pay airline tickets that's a little bit higher. You got to pay hotel prices that are higher. And remember, the food is still higher. And it's the summertime. And it's tourist season. And they always raise the prices around that time. So there's that answer. 44% on gas. 35% on debt payments. If you ain't got a debt,
that's a wrap right now. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
Yes.
People are just like, fuck that.
75% worried about providing food for themselves and their families without question, non-debatable. Talk about it amongst yourselves if you want to. You got to be killing me. That's a given. 93% are intentionally driving less to save gas money. You damn right. People are carpooling like they did in the 70s.
Big up to the 70s, man.
Bro.
Them cars were a lot bigger. The cars were a lot bigger back then, man. Continue.
And heavier.
87% have canceled vacation.
I'm just saying.
Yes, I had to cancel one trip already. I got 2 more planned for the year, and I'm telling everybody right now, it don't look good. It don't. 63% are struggling to pay their mortgage or rent. Yes, because that's the biggest bill that you have besides lights, water, groceries. We're going to say cable is extra, even though everybody knows you need cable. You're going to say cell phones.
Fuck cable. I got to eat and have a roof.
Cell phone. Cell phone usage, Wi-Fi necessities. Everybody has to go find a Wi-Fi spot, and all your information is out. We've talked about that. 31% saying their ability to make payments is already a very serious problem. Yep, we just discussed it. And 30% saying it will be a problem in just 1 to 3 months. Yes, I want to give credit to that specific statement right there, that specific phrase, because 30% are saying there'll be a problem in 1 to 3 months. You're looking ahead. If you don't understand that, you're not looking ahead. You're going to get caught up. It's June. You know, Christmas is coming. You know, Christmas. If you have a family or you have a loved one, you want to do something for Christmas, stop playing. Thanksgiving is coming. Can y'all afford them turkeys? How about them hams?
Hey, man, look, just go to the nearest. Go to the nearest hood and hope there's a rapper or a dope dealer handing out turkeys.
Bro, yeah, we're looking for Nino.
We wreck the community all year long, but we'll come give you a turkey once a year. Have a nice day.
54% are struggling to pay supplemental insurance premiums. Let me be clear. I've done a lot of medical exams over the past 2 weeks due to me testing positive in January, still going through some of the symptoms of COVID. Copays are not a joke. You have to work to pay copays. You do. 77%. Wow, with 77% considering canceling some of their coverage, that scares me. You can't afford to pay for your own health. That scares me. 47%.
That's heavy.
Yeah, it is heavy. And it's real. It's real. 47% have increased their credit card usage. Yes, trying to clear something out or trying to stock up and planning on paying it off later. But with the price of everything going up, they can't pay off like they thought they would. While 39% have increased their BNPL usage. I'm not sure what BNPL is.
Buy now, pay later.
Yeah, That's the same thing. Same thing. Just like credit card usage.
Okay,
same thing. Buy now, pay later. Same thing.
67%.
I mean, no, same shit. Yeah. That's like a credit card. Like you buy it now with a credit card. I'll pay you back later. Same shit.
Gotcha. 67% said the current state of the economy has negatively impacted their mental health, while 87% said inflation has made them more stressed than usual. I think we need to look at this.
Not.
The economy has negatively impacted their mental health because I think a lot of people are invested and their investments are dropping.
Yeah.
81% said inflation made them more stressed than usual because they see the prices going up, not enough of their paycheck on top of what they already had, what they were building to secure, and now the cost is going to cost more than what they're making. Goddamn. 52% are worried about their job security. Absolutely. 48 of the 50 states are at will employment, which means they can drop your ass at any moment. You better be scared. 52% said they are worse off now than they were a year ago, while 23% said they are better off. Worse off now than a year ago. A year ago, a lot of people were getting stimulus checks. I think that may be an aspect. However, jobs, teleworking is another thing that crosses my mind when I read that, because now they got to go back to work. They got comfortable staying home. Scroll up a little bit, Ted, please, if you don't mind. The boy's bucking. I hear it already.
Okay. Nah, that's fireworks, man. That's fireworks, man. Gotcha. New York City, man. We getting close. We getting close to the 4th of July, man.
This report has produced a ton of data on far-reaching and personal impacts of inflation and rising prices. There are a multitude of angles to run with, absolutely, and the data is timely considering the BLS just released their most recent inflation numbers this past Friday. At the beginning of this email, I think it said 2,000 people were surveyed on this, Ted. Yeah, you on mute, bro. That's fine. Off of the 2,000 people, you see them numbers. Mind you, the population is 330 million at least. Y'all might want to realize how much more those numbers should be compared to what we think it is. And if it doesn't impact you, you need to think about the people that this is impacting, because this is happening. I will always speak for the people who make less than $50,000 a year. Ain't none of that a lie. None of it.
Right.
None of it.
Oh, man.
Thank you very much. Go ahead, JoJo.
No, man. You're right, man. Yo, you touched on that. Where is it? Insurance premiums, man, and coverages. Oh, sure. I can tell you right here in the Bronx right now, man.
Tell
them, man.
People are out here, man. You got your big time insurances, man. They telling you, hell nah, man. I ain't doing that no more, man. They searching over to the neighborhood insurance. You know what I mean? You gotta get that. You gotta get that benefit under your Medicaid or Medicare, man.
Yeah.
Hell nah, yo, for real, man. Because and pharmacies are trying to make their money too. Yo, they depend on your copay. The appointments, they depend on their copays, man. And if you ain't got that copay money, you ain't getting your meds, dog. You better switch over.
And meds ain't getting cheaper either. I didn't see medication on that at all.
Nope.
I didn't see.
I'm over here.
Oh, forget it. That's a wrap. Oh,
listen, dropped it. I don't know what happened.
The game is crazy, man.
It is.
The game is all jammed up.
That shit is
wild. The game is jammed up like there is no tomorrow.
I never seen that shit,
jammed.
Man. Yeah.
You should say traffic jam.
and some of the stuff isn't obtainable. So it's not only is it not sustainable
for the average person, and it's not.
It's not only not sustainable; it's not obtainable.
Yeah,
like
the combination.
If inflation continues to go through the roof, and if you're bringing home that same amount of paper that you was bringing home the last 2 years while you were fighting the pandemic, you're losing.
Yeah.
Losing, you're hungry.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, the game is jammed up, man. The game is jammed up. But like you say, the thing...
People can't afford to eat. People can't afford... We're not even being luxurious. We're just talking basic standards. We're not talking...
You know what, though? The thing about the key word to inflation is this. Inflation, right? It's a one-way trip, because there's never a such thing as deflation. So once the price of a candy bar went from 50 cents to 75 cents, it doesn't go back down to 50 cents again. It only goes from 75 cents to $1. Okay? From $1 to $1.25, So we like, wow, it's 125. That's some bullshit. But it's not. They're not gonna say, well, you know what? You're right. Let's bring it back down to $1. No, it's you want it. You're gonna take that, or you're gonna go without it. Because the thing about inflation, it's a one-way trip. There's no
That's
such
right.
thing as deflation.
That's
It's
huge.
called inflation.
That's
Because when
huge.
the price goes up, the only thing that fluctuates, if you look at our market, is gasoline, fossil fuel, gasoline, right? Is the only thing that can go from, remember, from $3 to 5, back down to 3 to this, to 3 to 5. But as far as basic everyday necessities in the supermarket, milk, eggs went from 99 cents a carton, a dollar
Yes.
50 a carton, $2 a carton. Eggs are
Yeah.
$4 a carton
Yep.
now. Okay, for those
Depending on
that
the
eat
store you
eggs.
go to.
I mean, I'm just saying, on average, if you go to a wholesaler, which I highly suggest, where you can get a large amount for a slightly discounted rate, that's better, but it depends on your consumption rate and, how fast you can consume the product before it goes bad in your refrigerator, XYZ. But just generally speaking, hey man, eggs went from $2 to $4
Yeah.
a dozen, generally speaking. So for those that like eggs, egg whites, XYZ, it's like, okay, but it's not gonna go back down. Like, hey man, I remember it was 199. They're not gonna say, hey, yeah, you know what? Wow, we're gonna adjust the market again and bring it back down. No, that
No,
becomes the new
no.
standard. That becomes the new bottom shelf standard.
Yes.
Like the
Yeah,
lowest you can get eggs for is XYZ. 350 is the
yeah,
cheapest you're gonna get it for, and that's the bottom line
yeah,
because inflation said
That's
so.
right. Big
God damn
corporation
it.
said so.
yeah,
And you're gonna take that L, man. I'll pass the mic, but that's what it
yeah.
is, man.
That's true.
Like,
If you
hey,
buy, yeah, if you buy items and those prices go up, either the price is gonna go up and the item stays the same, or the price goes up and the item diminishes. Like
yep.
before I always talk about the how people used to sell sugar, how they used to sell sugar. You buy a bag of Domino sugar. Domino sugar used to be £5. All of a sudden, that
Yep.
joint dropped a pound, and you pay. Like people never noticed that it dropped a pound for the past couple years. Used to
Oh
be able to
shit.
buy a £5 bag of sugar. It dropped to £4, and it
Right.
was still like $2.99 or $3 or something like that. And people were like, "Yo," and I'm like, "Yo, you never realized that?" I'm like, "Yo, you've been gypped $1 for like the past couple
Yeah.
years, and nobody's noticed that." And
Yeah. The bag got smaller.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the bag got smaller, or you buy your ounces. Used to be 16 ounces, now you got 16 point something ounces of your sodas and stuff like
Right.
that. Little simple things that just moved up and down slowly. Like
Joe,
it's crazy, man. It's crazy. You know, like
let,
that
let me let
shit.
me.
Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Continue. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh
I'm
no,
I'm
it's
anxious
just
because I ain't
it's
got no
just a it's
airtime
a
in
it's
a
a
minute.
oh, it's a nah, it's just a bugged out thing when you think about it, man. When you go and buy different food items, or you buy certain produce, how the fluctuation of money of prices have gone. Like if it costs, you get a little bit more. If the item, the you get less items, but you paying like the same price, and they even managed to shift that shit for a couple years now, and people just never noticed it. That shit is bugged out. Yeah,
Look,
you go
let me
ahead.
let me let me tag real quick. You know what I want to point out, and this goes on the exact line. Once you said the Domino sugar bag, right? I just wanted to point this out real quick for those that are New York residents, or for those that the Chinese restaurant, right? For those that ate Chinese food before, if you notice, the carton that you take to carry out food and used to be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it used to be a deep box. Then they cut the size of the box by 1/3, just in case if y'all didn't know. In the late 90s, early 2000s, they cut the size of the box, okay,
Yep.
by 1/3. So if you notice, the box that you go to the Chinese food in, the styrofoam tray wasn't as big as it used to be before. The price stayed the same, but they cut the size of the tray, okay?
Yeah.
Now, on the third turnaround, that was the first turnaround. The second turnaround, they shaved it down a little more. Now we at the third generation turnaround. They have a super slim styrofoam tray, and now what they do is they said, we're just gonna use the plastic microwavable I don't know if you see this now. Now we're gonna use the plastic microwavable, which is even smaller than the smaller small tray that we used to give you now. So they just keep shrinking it on you while the price keeps rising. So for those that live in New York City, in the large city areas, stop eating Chinese food, man, because the price keeps going up, but the quantity keeps shrinking.
Yo,
And that's game.
so
I'm dropping game on you. Give me a
that's
pound.
true.
Give me a shout out. We're gonna shoot the salute gun, all that good shit.
That's true.
It
They're able
keeps
to get that at
shrinking,
a
man.
discount. They hit you with that Glad container, dog.
They hit you with the Glad Ziploc Shorty Buster, and you taking the L. And you used to get that in the big box for $3.90 or for $3.50. Now it's $7.95 in the Shorty Ziploc. You're getting one. You're getting 1/3 of what you used to get before for 2/3 more inflation price.
Yes.
So yeah, leave that Chinese food alone, man. Go on YouTube, figure out how to make your own Chinese food, man. No disrespect to the Asian community, but you got a free hate crime bill for no reason. So we're just gonna we're not gonna hate you. We're not gonna hate you, but we're not gonna eat your food. Sorry, my bad.
Before you used to get that eagle-sized chicken wing, now you got that pigeon-sized wing. You got that pigeon-sized wing now, man.
You got the pigeon. Yeah. So you got a free anti-hate crime bill, but we're gonna stop eating your food. So it's gonna balance out. We run you out of business, man. Next question.
Yeah.
If you notice,
it's only my opinion.
There's been a few
my opinion only.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, my opinion only, not late night parents. This is the opinion of Sunday Night Smoke only. My bad.
There's been a few companies, only a few that haven't raised their prices. A handful. But if you look at it, let's say like Bounty hasn't raised their prices, but they're giving you less paper towels in the roll. So,
but do they still pick up quick? Do they still pick up quick? But you just get less pickups. Less pickups. We're gonna pick up quick, but we're gonna pick up less for the same amount. But at least they're not shitting on the quality. The quality's still the same, but you're getting less copies.
Yes.
Yeah. While that's happening, Braun is still sitting in the corner waiting for y'all to pick him up, man. That poor
the lumberjack.
If you look across the board,
that poor lumberjack just chilling there like, come on, yo.
You're getting less. You're getting less regardless.
If the lumberjack charge less, then I'll fuck with the lumberjack. Bounty can eat a jizik. If damn, I'm sorry. I'm my bad.
It's explicit tonight. Don't even worry.
Oh, okay. Bounty. Hey, man, look, you see where I'm at, man. The world is mine, man. This is Scarface time. Look, Bounty can eat a jizik if Brony gonna charge less. Let's do what it do. Let's be cost effective here, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's work with it. Let's work with who want to work with the folks. You know what I'm saying? We can't sacrifice quality for quantity, but if everybody want to just give you less and charge the same, like we got to pick and choose our spots, man. An educated consumer is the best consumer. So we got to look around and watch. Look at the active. Let me just school you one quick thing. When you go to purchase, like for example, if you go into if you have the flu, for example, and you go into a not a supermarket, what you call it, the pharmacy, right? What I would do is, I would instead of looking at, say, for example, Exaflu, because I'm not gonna shit on any particular brands, I would look at Wallaflu if I'm in the Wall store. And what you do is you can look at the box and you would compare the active ingredients from the generic brand to the name brand. And if the active ingredient percentage is the same, but yet they're charging $3, $4, $5 more, but the active, remember the key word is active ingredients. If the active ingredient is the same, go with the less version. If you say go into the supermarket and you see XYZ cereal, and then you see the No Frills brand. If you look at both of the boxes and you see they were both packaged in North Carolina, that means it was made in the same place, but they changed the box and they charge you $4 more because this box has a different name on it. Spoiler alert, folks. Learn how to be an educated consumer. Been in the business before. I'm just saying. Pass the mic. That's when the grow on.
I wish you did have sound effects, because when you said spoiler alert, that's a Tony D line. That's a Tony D line.
Yeah, no, I know. That's where I got that from. That's my dude. Come on, that's a Tony D line.
When he says spoiler alert, or he goes,
I never used that before. That's Tony D.
That's Tony D.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Or when he goes, exactly.
Exactly.
I just had to put it out there, man.
Tony had people. I was listening to a Spaces, recorded Spaces. Tony had people twisted going left and right, and they were so upset. And then Tony was like, exactly.
Yeah. Yo, I'm done. I'm done. I'm already here. But this is where I need to be right now. Exactly. Take me away. Calgon, take me away, goddammit. Once again. That changed my life. The Calgon Take Me Away commercial just inspired my life to just take me away. All day, every day, goddammit. I can't. Because I can't. I just can't. I'm sorry. Continue. I can't, man.
Exactly.
But that's the game. That's the game. That's spoiler alert. That's the game. Tony D. Shout out to spoiler alert, Tony D. Yeah, I definitely got that from your vocabulary, no doubt.
That's from his lexicon.
For sure.
I don't know if you guys. I mean, this won't resonate as much with you guys. Well, I mean, because everyone else has moved on to Chrome and Mozilla and who else is it? Opera,
Microsoft Edge too.
Microsoft Edge. Yo, on Wednesday, Microsoft Internet Explorer done, finito.
Wow.
Like you can't use it anymore.
Fuck
Even if
here.
you have like older systems out there, like
FOH, really,
it won't run.
Damn.
Support is over. The 27-year-old.
I was in elementary school with this shit, man.
Oh man, that started in the game. Well, maybe not, but
I kind of saw things going to Microsoft Edge when I noticed this earlier this week. I mean, that's a couple months ago when they said Internet Explorer was going away. I was like, wow. I've been kind of riding the Microsoft Edge wave. I know a lot of people trying to push Chrome. I was pushing with Microsoft. I got nothing against Chrome, but Chrome was going through a lot of updates while this was happening.
Oh, always.
And there was
Chrome is the update central.
Yeah. I'm not even mad at them for it.
That's the Chrome update right there playing. That's the Chrome update right there, goddammit.
Yeah.
Chrome always up.
Which you can see.
Just listen to the music while we update.
Netscape Navigator.
Mm-hmm.
And look at Opera. I see Opera.
But what you can see
want Opera, go on airtime.
They had a monopoly. For years, they had a monopoly. You know, and it wasn't until like after the antitrust case that came up and was just like, okay, you got to open up the operating system. You got to allow other internet browsers to be included within Microsoft Windows. Did they start to lose that stranglehold?
Firefox.
And we see right here.
Yeah, I'm watching it. This is crazy.
And you can get all of this. Everyone. You can get this on Late Night Parents.
Yeah. Remember
And,
people
in the words of Smoke, like, share, subscribe to the newsletter that goes out.
like, share, subscribe. Hey man, listen, man, you 20,000 subs, man. I lost all my subs on the Habs crash. I'm trying to get back to 100. Like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
We about like 15, 20 away.
You know what's tripping me out though, for real? Look at Safari. Look at how Safari's catching hell, even though there's so many Apple users out there.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Really?
Because people are not
Oh
using
my
Safari.
No.
They're not using Safari.
Listen,
That surprises me. That surprises me.
I purchased Apple product for the first time many years ago. My first and last Apple purchase was an iPad. I forgot what edition it was, and it's a Safari. And I choose to use a different engine than Safari, even when I was using Apple. So
while you're speaking on that, Google Chrome goes to everything and everybody, and a lot of the Android phones use Google Chrome. That's a lot of that's a lot of those numbers.
Because it's Google, it's Android.
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't have a problem with Safari specifically, but Safari you can't do some things still. A la StreamYard, it won't let you use it.
that was pre-StreamYard era for me. Okay,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was trying to. When
you got a Chrome?
No, I'm on a Microsoft Edge with this.
Edge copy. So Edge works with the
I got no beef with
StreamYard.
Chrome. I got no beef with Microsoft Edge. I just like Microsoft Edge because of the news updates. I like the news on my feed. I missed that when I had a Microsoft laptop. You could set the apps up and it's always changing with the updates. You know, you want to see your phone in the mention even when you're not using it. I found that to be dope. Microsoft had a lock on the industry to me with that, but people don't want to watch the news no more. They don't want to pay attention. You can set the news up how you want to, but I want the news random. I want to know what's going on in the world. I what you tell it. So big ups to Edge to me, but Chrome, I ain't got no beef with Chrome. I got no beef with Chrome at all. But the businesses are using Microsoft Edge because it's more secure. So all of you Chrome users are using a lot of unsecured airwaves, if you will.
Yeah.
And in everybody. That's why your business is out there more than you think somebody watching your monkey ass.
So today the Chrome browser dominates with roughly a 65% share of worldwide browser market, followed by Apple Safari at 19%, according to Internet Analytics.
Oh, they're not that bad then. Okay,
Stat
19% ain't too bad.
Safari is secure. It's very secure. That's why Safari is so secure. It's hard. It's like the most secure internet browser, if you will. Ted, you tell me if I'm wrong with that.
No, you're right.
Yeah, that's why the Apple people. Yeah, that's why the Apple people swear by Apple because of security. Exactly. Yes. I got you. Yeah. Copy.
IE's Air Edge lags with about 4%, just ahead of Firefox. So you can see
Firefox has been around longer than Edge. That's scary.
Yes. But you can just see how things change.
Yeah.
Firefox has been around since playing Mafia Wars because everybody switched to that Firefox. Yeah, that's how long it's been.
Mafia Wars.
Yo, I was on the stream with big up Two Fly Travel Adventures, man. I was on a stream with him one time, and we was waiting for somebody to come in, and I was like, "Yo, get off that AOL, man."
Oh, God.
I was just clowning. I'm just joking, just to break up the monotony. When I was like, "Get off that AOL, man," you like I'm waiting for you for like 40 minutes to tag in. You having all kind of problems.
Yeah,
know your operating system, man. Yeah. If you broadcasting, one broadcasting commandment. If you broadcasting, know your operating systems, man. Know what works for you. So you can just jump on and go smooth with it. So you're not causing a lot of problems on the stream. I'll pass the mic.
Have any of you guys watched Squid Game?
No.
Yeah. I watched it. Watched it a couple times. My little nephew, he likes watching it.
I've seen it, but didn't even realize what it was what I was watching. I was watching it in the presence of someone else, and was like, and after the fact, I was like, oh, that's what y'all are talking. That's what everybody's talking about.
Yeah, I watched it after the wave. Yeah, after everybody was breaking their necks to watch it.
It was happening,
That's the best way
and I didn't even know what it was. Yeah, I didn't know what the hell I was watching, but it didn't matter. Talk to us. What we got? Ted?
All right. So Squid Game itself, it was like the biggest hit ever for Netflix.
Yep.
So what are they doing as a follow-up? They're doing a casting for a new reality TV show based on Squid Game.
Uh-oh.
Well, they're going to the well again because, we've been hearing about Netflix and they've been losing and they've been, getting hit and losing subscribers.
Yeah.
So they're reaching right now.
Copy. Go back. Yeah, remix the biggest hit. Copy. Makes sense, man. Hey, man.
Hit.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the only that's business 101. That's business 101, man.
They confirmed the second season of Squid Game is coming, but also they now have, the new reality show based on the Netflix show where 456 players will compete for 4.56 million cash prize in a reality show dubbed the Squid Game The Challenge.
Wow.
Huh?
Yeah, they're gonna be
I'm lost here.
Setting up challenges that were happening in the TV show, where they're gonna be
as the TV show continues.
Yes.
Oh wow. So that's like a double, yes. Okay. Continue. Yeah. My bad. Mm-hmm.
So basically, anyone who can speak and understand English from any country can try their luck for a spot in the reality series, which is expected to be the Netflix usual 10 episodes. Everyone's involved. Also on the site, we had a video that we included from, one of YouTube's famous personality, Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's smart for Netflix to go this way. JoJo, I will say this much. They have to get F1 racing for Netflix to survive so that we don't hear another quarter of Netflix losing their lunch and losing their minds. They need news. They need news and they need live sports.
Man, you know what?
A library.
They need a library. They need news. They need live sports.
Yes.
They need Sunday Night Smoke podcast. They need late night parents. That's what they need out that mofo.
They need the mayor of Haps.
You heard? They need Tony D, mayor of Haps. They need Mr. B, MMA guy. That's what they need to get them over the top, man. So until you start supporting independent broadcasters that's doing what they do on the ground level, started from the bottom, now we're here, man, whatever. That's what I say. like remember the Giants are killing all the mom and pop. We the mom and pop stores, okay? We the mom and pop stores. We can't let the Giants kill the mom and pop stores.
Facts.
Yeah. Even though that's a spin-off off the topic, I'm just saying. I just had to say something because I've just been sitting here too.
Yeah, they gotta mix it up, man. Gotta mix it up,
man.
Ted, I want you looking at from the article.
Original programming, baby. Original programming. Do podcasts. Pick up podcasts.
What it said on the second bullet was presumably without something. I think I need to catch that. Helen, we see you over there. What's going on? I was going to respond to the comment too, and I can't even see it on mine.
Hang on 1 second. Let me see.
Yo, Squid Game was a big thing, man.
It was huge. I didn't watch it yet. It was huge.
A lot of people got their Netflix subscriptions for it. They watched it. Was it all like what? Was it like 12 episodes? Was it?
It was the first season. Challenges in the competition show will be largely inspired by the ones in the first season, presumably minus the life or death elimination round. They said presumably. That concerns me.
Presumably.
That concerns me, y'all. That concerns me. What I do let me tell you something. And I'll be honest. I would have done the amazing.
We know what words mean. Presumably it is what it is. If you're an adult, you remember you have to read read the bio before you consume the content. Correct?
Yeah. Facts.
Presumably, hey man, it is what it is. Sorry to cut you off, but
crazy type of they're gonna make some crazy types of events based off the TV show. If you seen the TV show, they were wilding.
I heard.
So they juicing you up. Let's rock and roll is what they telling you, man.
Yeah,
Presumably,
but telling
it's like
there's millions of dollars at play.
Yeah,
of course they telling you everything.
I got to watch the show now. I go for 4.56 million. You got me twisted. You think I won't? Shit.
Yeah, we drawing you into this shit, man.
And you putting that much people in there.
Go back to
Apple
TV with the Major League Soccer. I saw that too. I'm not a soccer fan. Yeah. That's pretty big.
Yo, it's huge. What they did was
it's big, man.
Apple said, "Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We've gone to. They're already airing Friday Night Baseball. They're airing. What else are they airing? They're airing one other thing. Friday Night Baseball, NBA games, and
Friday Night Baseball, WNBA, Sunday Night Smoke, and a whole bunch of other shit. I'm sorry.
And they're going to exclusively. They're going to exclusively stream MLS games starting in 2023. And it's going to be a 10-year deal.
So Apple TV to secure themselves for the next 10 years because soccer is the biggest sport on the planet.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just
worldwide. For sure. Worldwide.
Is big. So like the English Premier League is big. You think about La Liga and the other sports out there. MLS is also big, but it's more US based.
Exactly.
But if you ever attended a soccer game, you would lose your mind.
Ooh.
They're making their money here. They're making their money in the States. They're not making global money, but they're making money in the States.
The energy is different.
This deal right here is for $250 million a year.
Damn.
Nice. Because remember, a lot of the United States is a melting pot for foreign folks. So remember, soccer is the hugest, it's the biggest sport worldwide, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
And the United States is also, the United States is one of the largest melting pots for immigrants in the world.
Yes.
Right? So the sport is going to grow. The MLS is going to grow in the United States because you have people that are immigrating from other countries and coming into the U.S. And then you have U.S. citizens that are just actually into soccer as well. So it's a combination. So it's going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to grow, because it's a worldwide sport.
You can have the competition locally instead of globally, which means the games can be more frequent. And the competition here, they're going to try and take over any major sport it is. Major League Soccer will never catch the World Cup soccer. But when they have their own, and for people to invest in what
we have a fan base.
They tired of Manchester United winning. They want to see something else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, locally on a national level. Yes, exactly. On a domestic level, exactly.
Yes, called football. We got you. Of course.
Football.
So here's the deal. On Apple TV, there's going to be a subscription-based MLS streaming service. So just like if you watch wrestling and you watch AEW, inside of AEW is Ring of Honor. So if you can kind of get the gist of what I'm saying. So the MLS streaming service is going to reside on Apple TV.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it sounds confusing, I'm not trying to be confusing, but it's it's one of those things.
Yes. Have that
It's normal, my friend. Don't worry.
Two more items. Two more items.
JoJo World.
JoJo. When you saw this,
JoJo World.
Let's go, JoJo. Let's go.
Mayweather. Yes, versus Mikuru Asakura.
Here we go.
There we go.
The exhibition bout in Japan. Yes, sir. It's a big deal. It's somewhat of a big deal, man. As you see, Mayweather's jumping back into the pot in Japan.
Yes.
You know, he
Sorry.
fought that guy, Tenshin Nasukawa, a little while back. And he made a couple $1 million. A lot of people were upset about it. Ryzen, that dude Sakakibara, there you go. Paid Floyd, was it like 7 or somewhere between 7 and 20 million, I think it was. And he kind of got that from them to beat up Tenshin Nasukawa, who's like a big time K1 kickboxer.
Right.
He has a K1, there's a K1 and Rise, and this dude is big time, but he was only like 20 something years old, young ass kid. So now he's going up against this dude now, man. Ruku Asakawa. You want to talk about levels on levels of fight, man? Your boy is an MMA fighter with a record of 16-3. And he's going into a simple boxing bout, exhibition bout again. So I think it's gonna be in September, is it? Yeah, I think it's September. But the boy is nasty. He is somewhat of a kickboxer, but more of an MMA fighter. They're gonna go in the exhibition. Floyd's gonna probably make a couple million, and then that'll be that, man. I don't know what he's gonna do from there. He just made that money. What was it, in Abu Dhabi? I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Abu Dhabi the other day. He fought that guy. That was another exhibition.
Every fight is fuel for his jet. That's what he's always said.
And that's what it is. Floyd gonna keep making this money. He's gonna file for bankruptcy and still keep that money. You know what I mean? That's the Mayweather way, man. File for bankruptcy, still keep a bunch of money, and then when he needs more money, he'll go fight for money and then keep money and all this crazy shit. But that's what it is, man. Craziness, though. But that's Floyd.
Hey, man. Hey, before Floyd, after that is done, and before Floyd files again, we're gonna bring him on Sunday Night Smoke podcast. We're gonna talk about this shit.
Word.
Because it's obviously a hustle. It's obviously a hustle. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna get at Floyd because Floyd. Hey man, he got to run his business how he run his business. I'm not mad at nobody. Everything is entertainment. Remember, we're streamers, we're broadcasters, okay? But does this all fall into the realm of entertainment? Right?
Yeah,
it's entertainment. So Floyd is a boxer. Prize fighting is entertainment. Yeah. So it's entertainment. So we just gonna rock. Not discounting anything you said, but I'm just saying, just like it's entertainment.
No, that's true.
Let's keep everybody entertained, man, because that's the name of the game. Let's keep everybody distracted on to the real shit that's going on in reality. Let's just entertain ourselves.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So, hey, man,
Ted, you beat this into the ground. We can do it again, though.
What, the dangers of public Wi-Fi?
Yes, we beat that into the ground, but we can do it again.
Did we talk about it the other night?
Let's do it.
We've always talked about this.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
We've always talked about the dangers. And I'll just say this much.
Public Wi-Fi is gangster. Mm-hmm.
I'll say this much. When using public Wi-Fi, assume everyone else in the building can see your screen.
Yep.
So don't log into your bank account, your social media, and any other site with sensitive information. I'll leave it there.
When going public.
When using public Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Save $1 now, lose all your dollars later.
If you wanna log in on your private, so be it. And this is the last topic. This is the last standard topic because you guys are talking about World Cup.
Yeah.
The World Cup for 2026 is going to be hosted in U.S., Mexico, and Canada.
That's cool.
It's in a bunch of host cities. I have it listed here and some information about the whole thing with the World Cup. But in For the United States, it's going to be in Atlanta, Boston, Dallas, Kansas City, Houston, Los Angeles, New York/New Jersey, which means MetLife, Philly, Miami, the Bay Area, and Seattle.
So it's all spread it out, basically.
Yeah,
Spread
it's going to be.
it out.
I can see the final being in MetLife Stadium because MetLife holds like 82,000 people.
Copy.
So
okay. Let me throw something else out there. I bet you they do it in Vegas.
Go for it, T.
I bet you they do it in Vegas with that new stadium with the solar panels. That place is sick.
Yeah. If it's set up by then, yeah, possibly, yeah, for sure. Why not?
They will set that one up. They'll set it up in Dallas. They'll set it up anywhere that's got a dome. Atlanta's already got it. They're gonna hit all the major cities. There are major cities. There are soccer fans everywhere in the United States, especially FIFA fans.
Oh, for sure. Like I said, we're the biggest melting pot for we're the biggest melting pot in the world, pretty much, for people coming from different countries, and as far as a worldwide sport, soccer is the biggest sport on the international level. So, it all goes hand in hand together, man. Let's go for it. Let's see how it rock and roll. Let's keep security tight. Make sure there's no incidents.
Yeah.
And let's and I'm sure they on top of that. So nothing happens unless it's supposed to. Did I say that? My bad.
Big. World Cup.
My bad. Facts. So big up to the World Cup, man. Hopefully everything goes down smooth and all that good stuff. And
I remember pre-COVID, we would go out for lunch in downtown, right in Soho. And the bars would be all the
Stevie Wonder, what's going on? Yes.
Say it again.
Stevie Wonder's in the house saying what's up.
Oh, Stevie, what's going
on? Stevie, what's good? What's good? Long time no see. I can't see any chat. Stevie Wonder, what's good, man? I miss you, sister. How's everything? Hey. I hope everything is good with you and your family.
Pubs,
yes, sir.
All the bars, all the restaurants.
They be up in there. You right. They be up
totally
in there.
Packed.
They be up in there. Buffalo Wild Wings. Anybody that's got a bar with food, they in there. You ain't.
You go to Robert De Niro spot.
Everybody outside, man. You gotta come outside for that. Facts.
They up there cooking food during the day. They don't go to work that day. They in there at noon. Watching damn soccer.
Yep. Yeah.
I used to work at a dog track. I would see people watching them games. Oh, we had all the games and all the tracks running. I had a ball at work. Wow, I had all my.
They don't move for nothing, yo.
You go to Tribeca Kitchen. You go. I mean, you name the restaurant down there, and it's like all over the world. I mean. There's nothing like World Cup. I'll leave it there.
Facts.
All right.
Facts. Because remember,
so we got through. I'm not going to talk about tonight the 30 for 30 with the 1996 women's national team, USA basketball.
Didn't see that yet. Sounds good.
Yeah. It's a 3-parter, and it just talks about, Dawn Staley, Lisa Leslie, Rebecca Lobo. And a whole host of others.
New York Liberty.
Some of the drama.
Liberty, great. Yeah.
Liberty, Rebecca Lobo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But drama.
All of that.
Yeah, that was like the last time I seriously watched women's basketball, yo. Damn.
They still balling.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still
balling. It was heavy, man.
The talents are like.
It was heavy.
Yeah. At that time,
it was heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't name drop, but yeah. Facts. I know some folks that used to date some New York Liberty players when the league first began, and all good, man. It's not negative. There's no negative press, but it's all good, man. Big up WNBA.
No negative, but not enough positive, and that's our fault.
Not enough positive.
It's nothing. No. It's not. No. Wait, let me rephrase that. It's not like it's no negative and not enough positive. It was all positive, but I'm just saying there was no negative press.
WNBA, they don't get enough positive press. We all
you know what? The press is positive, but unfortunately, we don't have enough fans to and that's where the beef comes in. I don't want to be because actually, if I say this, then I'm the what you call that, misogynist,
aggressive.
whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, they don't sell enough tickets to keep the league afloat. So we're gonna see what happens in the future.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the problem. It's just basic business. It's basic business. It's nothing about male or female. It's just that, listen, the business that we're trying to invest in is about selling tickets, right, to sporting events. And if we cannot sell enough sporting event tickets to support the league that we're trying to present to you, that possibly it could become a league that may not be able to function in the future. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying anything negative about WNBA because the NBA proceeds are enough to support the WNBA proceeds. But at the point of where we're in a business and where the business becomes negative, how long can we support this business? That's all it is. And I support female basketball players. Listen, man, it's not about male or female. Ballers are ballers, man. We ball. I played ball before. like not professional level, but I played ball before. People that know me, Ted, you know me, like I was hardcore with it. But I'm just saying, it's a business, right? So if we're talking about rap, we're talking about selling cookies, we're talking about selling pizzas, we're talking about any business that cannot sustain with the sales, it becomes difficult. But since the parent company is doing so well, they can afford to fund the other business, once they find it unprofitable at one point, then they'll say, okay, XYZ. But listen, man, I have nothing against WNBA female players. Keep playing. Let's do what we do, man. But it's like, as far as the business aspect, it's not a secret that it's losing. It's not profitable for the organization as a whole, as far as the league. Sorry to say that, man. Unsubscribe if you don't like my realistic take on this.
Unsubscribe.
The world is mine. The world is mine. As you can see, this is what I do. So it is what it is, man.
Bobby Shadow, what's going on?
What's happening,
Shadow,
Bobby Shadow, what's good, man? No twerking allowed tonight, man.
No twerking.
Keep everything covered. Keep everything covered, Playboy. Let's rock. Continue.
They're in a funny predicament because they get pushed, but they're not totally getting a full push. It's a slight push where there's going to be 2 expansion teams. They're going to be picked up potentially before the 23 season. But they're looking for owners with deep pockets.
Is it a profitable business?
The problem now is they have some owners and their pockets aren't so deep because they've got some issues. They've got some issues.
The issues of ticket sales, man. I'm not gonna listen. I'm gonna put it out there. Okay, I'm gonna be I've been labeled so many things before. Fuck it. I'm just gonna keep rocking. The issues is ticket sales. If you can't make money in a business, why are we investing in it? Let's talk business, man. We Sunday Night Smoke over here, man. It's a movement. It's a lifestyle. It's a business. If I can't make money from this business, and I'm not talking about the podcast, but I'm just saying philosophy in general. If I cannot make money investing into a business, why would I invest into it?
Oh shit!
If I can't sell tickets, why would I do this? Correct?
Yeah. You're correct.
If it's a tax write-off, I'm fine with it. But ultimately, looking forward, I can't think long-term into building my brand onto something that doesn't work for me. As far as WNBA, we're talking as far as not Sunday Night Smoke podcast. We're talking about as far as on a grand scale, such as this. If I can't sell tickets, I can't do this.
Right.
It's going to come down to that. They're not making enough ticket sales. They got love, they got support, but they don't have enough of the economic backing.
Bobby's crazy.
A lot of that got brought out when Kobe passed too. They talk about how strong Kobe was and trying to help the WNBA get their props, get their respect, and get their credentials, if you will. Shout out to the WNBA players, all jokes aside, because half of the jokers talking junk about you can't play ball against you.
Yeah, you will spank their ass. Don't get it fucked up. Like, they will bust my ass. Like, don't get it. And it's not about whether they can ball harder or bust my ass or not, but it's about, can I make money presenting your product? That's all it is.
Bobby,
so it's not about about anti-male, female, anti-Bobby Shadow, anti-any goddamn thing.
Everybody talking junk.
Yeah. Listen. If you 6'4" and under, I'm gonna bust your ass. So I'm just saying, I'm gonna bust your ass. If you may be like 6'6", you may raise up over me because I'm a little older right now, but I'm gonna bust your ass anyway. I'm just saying. I'm putting it out. They can't make no money selling that product.
I could go from.
I can't make no money selling that product, man.
All I gotta do is do this. I'm gonna stop your shot.
Yeah, because
stay outside the paint.
TD, what's your app? You what? 6'5"? What are you? 6'4", 6'5". What's
220? Let me get physical.
You're not 6'2". You more. That's what.
I'm 6'2", 220. Well, 6'2", 225.
You 6'2".
I would. Nah, you're not 6'2". You're taller than 6'2".
You're not 6'2". No, TD is no. You're taller than 6'2".
Now, I know I've been going to the doctor for the past 2 weeks, so I just got measured.
He's not.
Listen. Yeah, Tony D, listen to me. I met you in person. I'm 6'2", and you're taller than me. I don't know what the fuck kind of measurement they using down south, but I met you in person.
You know what it was, Smoke? You was slouched.
I had a flip flop. I had them Adidas flip flops on, right?
Yeah, the flip.
Like, God damn it!
I had
Come on,
Pumas on with the thick sole, and you was walking around.
Yo,
I'm like, I could have sworn you was taller than me. I could have sworn you was taller than me. God damn it! I'm like,
I'm 6'3". If I get my posture right, I'm 6'3".
Yo.
I'm 6'2". Straight.
I thought you was like, you had 2 inches on. I was like, God damn, this motherfucker told me. I thought I was a big motherfucker. This motherfucker, all right, continue. I'm sorry. Sidetrack. Back to the story. I'm just saying. So you probably, yeah. Get it in. It's been a pleasure. It's getting late, fellas. I'm all night. You gotta work.
I'm not exaggerating my inches. Trust me, I'm not over exaggerating my inches.
No. Don't get it. What's her name? But I just thought you was a little taller than me.
Nah, you good. We like I said, I had sneakers with soles on. You didn't. That's where the difference comes in.
Facts. Yeah.
I
like. You know what it is? I like driving European sports cars around with no shoes. So when I get out, I just got on socks. I just jump out the big boys with no socks. We just jumping out with no elevation. I'm saying the M5 was nice though, right? It was alright. It looked cool.
Yeah,
the black and black is sexy in the M5. You can't just go like one thing when you get the M5, you can't go like black outside with the super light interior. It kind of throws it off. You got to go black on black. Yeah. Just for the record. All right, my bad. I'm just saying.
You on that good shit tonight, boy.
Drive the Beamers with shoes on.
Oh shit!
Everybody can't do what I do. Drive the Beamer with shoes, goddammit. Because I drive my shit in flip flops. I don't give a fuck where I'm at in the city. I'm flip flopped out.
What'd you say, Bobby Shadow?
Yeah, bro.
I can't see it, but I don't give a fuck. That's what it is. We gully out.
Man, I'm gonna cut this short myself because I gotta get up in 2 hours.
Get your ass to bed, man. Get your ass to bed. I'm sorry to filibuster.
Yo.
UFC Long Island.
Let's go. I'm in.
I'm calling you
Fine.
out. From the BX.
Shit.
He wants you to fight traffic.
Right?
Nah. I'm gonna send somebody to come get him.
Through a fight to see a fight. That's crazy.
Traffic,
we see what happens.
Listen. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna send somebody to come get you, man. We making this shit hot. Like you. We live in the same city. We never met before. Like I met Tony D in person. He in GA. Like you only maybe a hot little 40 minutes away. So we in there, man. We gonna send somebody. We gonna come get you. We gonna make this shit hot.
Hell, and I can't pull it all night with the gig I got. People don't do the work I do at work and stay up.
I know.
Trust me.
TD, take your ass to bed. Go get that money. We can't really concern ourselves with folks that don't.
As many of the fellas as possible. Stand by this weekend. The Bad Boys at Haps broadcast is coming soon. I'm gonna just let y'all know right now.
Bad Boys at Haps broadcast.
There will be another broadcast from the mayor of Haps this weekend. I got
the mayor of Haps.
You may see. You will probably.
Do you have anything specifically on your itinerary?
Twitch. You will probably see me on TikTok. It's coming. I got the ideas for it. I got a little bit of peace of mind. I can put some stuff together like we used to do on Haps. I miss my Haps family. Hashtag Haps fam. It's coming. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm telling you, we had something. I don't care what nobody says. We're going to keep it going as strong as possible, for real.
Wait, are you saying Haps is coming back? Or
I haven't said that. No, I don't control that.
You got a Haps game. You got a Haps game.
Haps is coming back, but none of us are invited. Ha ha! Get you a guitar. God damn it! Whatever.
Jojo, let me ask you this: that OK Live, does it stream out?
Huh?
That OK Live, does it stream out to other platforms?
I think so. So far I'm just using it for my streams though, but I think it streams to like other platforms. You can use it elsewhere.
Check them out and let me know. See how many you can do at once for free.
Yeah, it's really like more so like a European type site. So there's a lot of like Russians and other, but there's the U.S. There's a lot of U.S. folks on here in there too. You know what I mean?
Hey man, listen, we already worldwide. We just got to keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
hey man, listen, shout out to the UK, man. I love the cunts.
Oh, this fucking guy, bro.
Come on, man.
Oh, shit.
Let's keep the cuts popping, man. Let's do what we do.
Why?
Man.
Why?
Because we're a lifestyle, goddammit. Let's go.
Yo.
Man, listen, the world is mine.
Oh, shit.
The world is mine, goddammit. This is what we do. We sit back and lodge. We sit back in big tubs, smoke cigars, look at TVs, and talk shit. That's what life is all about, goddammit. You don't like it? Fuck you. Game over. My bad. Did I do that?
My man.
I'm going to do a broadcast with some hip-hop remixes over the weekend. I'm going to do a broadcast with the barriers of communication. This motherfucker. Me and Ted both looking drowsy at the long-ass days.
There are a couple of Easter eggs in this video.
Right.
So life is mine.
There's a couple of Easter eggs.
Mob Deep.
Mob Deep Nas. Look it up. It's mine.
Big plans for the weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, all jokes aside.
Yes.
Happy Juneteenth.
Pick up the fathers, man.
Happy Juneteenth for the freedom of those who are oppressed and enslaved and finally got it. We're still working on what's supposed to be ours in the first place, as far as being enslaved, being disenfranchised, being overworked, being overexerted, and being killed and being tortured in the process. All that. Don't get it twisted. Yep. We're going to chill out, but we still want what's ours. We still angry. We still mad. We still going to fight. We just tired of y'all bullshit. Straight up.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to say this.
Straight up.
Tony,
Get it.
Tony.
Yes.
What are you grateful for?
You'll find out on TikTok.
Miss our guy, man.
Nonsensical Nonsense podcast tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, so 11. I'll be on after.
And it's a marathon.
You can find me on airtime. You can find
I'm
me
in
on
there,
Twitch.
man.
You can find me on Twitter.
It's a
You can
marathon.
find me on TikTok. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Marco Polo. You can find me on Tango. You can find me on stuff. I'm all over. If you can't find me, you ain't looking.
Yes.
If you ain't looking, you wouldn't talk about that in the first damn place. Holla at you.
Man said Tango. He on Tango.
Tango.
Get on Tango.
Big up to
I'm
everywhere.
gonna get a new nickname for Tony, man. This guy is he's.
Listen, the hashtag's coming. I got to work on the legalities.
Tony
Because
D is the
You gotta call
CNC,
him
man.
Broadband Tone, man. Oh, Shadow. Listen.
That's the TNT,
This is-
man.
This is Red De La Cruz right here. The lady right here, that's Red De La Cruz. That's a ring girl. She's a Philippine chick. She got an IG at RED_DELACRUZ. There you go. First Filipino ring girl, man. She don't even look Filipino.
Copy.
Killer.
Copy. Sorry to zoom in on Karen.
She's like my top 5 out of all the UFC ring girls. Because we all know who number 1 is. Brooklyn.
Tango was like a little video conference, sort of like Skype, but it was glitching like hell. That's why people dropped it. But Tango was all right. Tango was sort of like what Skype was. Vox is sort of like a voice chat.
No problem, Shadow.
I'm on a bunch of shit. I'm barely on the others. Where you see me as where I'm at mainly anytime anyway. So, but yeah, I got about 4 broadcasts we're gonna make up. I'm gonna put together. Be on Restream. I'm gonna be on StreamYard. I'm gonna be on Vocal. I'm gonna be on Twitch Studio. I'm doing all of it.
Hear that, man.
Y'all better hope I'm sober tomorrow night. That's all I got to tell you. You better hope I'm sober.
Mr. B, where can we find you? Where can we find your writings and everything else that you do?
Yo, I be on Twitter and I share my thoughts on these fights, dog, via Mr. B at Mr. B 1986. I got a random tweet that I put out. I put out info on upcoming fights and matchups on there on Twitter. If I'm not sharing a thought on a fight, I'm sharing a thought on life. I'm on OK Live. I'm streaming on OK Live now, but you could see the Gervonta Davis, Rolly Romero on Vocal. I might switch up between boxing fights on Vocal and MMA fights on OK Live.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be like the guy who's next to me over here, and I'm going to use spaces and broaden my horizons because I should do that. My streaming horizons, I got goals like this guy next to me over here. So that's what I got to do. I gotta look up to people, man, because they be out here. So I got to do that too, man. We can't step back. We got to step forward. So that's what we talk about.
I am the random multi-broadcaster. Remember that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
don't get it fucked up.
Yes, sir.
Where can we find you?
Let's see. You can find me Sunday Night Smoke podcast. Instagram. You could also find me Sunday Night Smoke podcast on YouTube. You could also find me Sunday Night Smoke podcast because the name don't change, the game don't change. Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. Also, Sunday Night Smoke podcast at gmail.com if you need to email me some receipts or anything else, of importance. Show ideas, reviews, all that good shit, man. Holler at your boy, Sunday Night Smoke, the podcast. Thank you, Ted Hicks, for having me, man. Thank you,
always.
Mr. B, MMA guy, Tony D.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Always.
Thug life is mine, man. The world is mine, man. This is what we do.
Okay, I put one plug in real quick. One plug.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
Yo, as far as this MMA stuff going, the homie Mike Copenhaver and myself, we still doing the show Cope's Corner, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Through here, catching on YouTube and Twitch or Facebook. But definitely on YouTube. Catch it on YouTube because we don't want y'all to mess up on that shit, get bets, and get our thoughts on the matchups. So that's it. And it's Arthur Better Be at Fight Week, yo. Fight weekend. Saturday, man. Tomorrow. Arthur Beterbiev, undefeated KO ratio. That man's a monster. He's boxing. He's gonna probably be a wash anyway, but he's still boxing. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I love a good fight.
I'm back on YouTube, so you'll see me on YouTube. It's Tony D over there.
Give me a new spot. Give me a new plug, T. Give me a new plug. Where you at on YouTube now?
It's Knucklehead Life 3. I'm on YouTube. You'll see Tony D. You'll see the picture up there. I want to get my old videos back. I want my old and shout out and big up to YouTube. Let me tell y'all something, man. I know y'all put me on suspension. I actually do want to apologize because a lot of my violations were not intentional. I try to specify that. I want my old channel back. Y'all holler at you.
Was the suspension COVID related, or was it like
the suspension was because if you want somebody's broadcast music,
COVID
you get the strike as well. If you want somebody else to broadcast and they play music, you get the strike as well. That was a lot of
that sucks.
Damn. So I caught it not only for my mistakes, but for everybody else's mistakes. Man. Shout out to looking through an adult store for dildos. Shout out to being on karaoke. I ain't have a problem with. I ain't gonna front. But like I said, you're supposed to turn it off. When we was up there, I didn't turn it off. I normally used to. But on a couple of broadcasts, I didn't expect it. I didn't think about it. And I got caught up in the game. So it was a victim of circumstance. It really was. And I didn't realize that I didn't take my YouTube channel seriously. And a lot of times I did the replays, I would look on YouTube or I would look on Twitter or whatever. Because I'm telling y'all right now, man, y'all gonna get tired of me talking about Hasper. I don't care. If you ever watch some of the shit we used to do up there, we used to have a damn ball. I don't care what nobody says. I've had a good time laughing at some of the stuff we did up there. I have been at work. People are like, what is wrong with you? I said, man, I be cutting up on the internet. Y'all got me twisted. Y'all was home bored, don't want to watch the news, don't want to watch no movies, don't want to watch no regular TV, don't want to talk to nobody, don't want to be around nobody, and your man asses was miserable. Them folks kept me insane. They kept me sane. They kept me.
I've heard that from a lot of people.
I mean that. That's why I miss it so much, man. Y'all don't even know what y'all were doing for people who were stuck at home and had nothing else to do. Y'all don't even know. I'm gonna say that for real.
I hear you. I think that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
We good.
Tony's about to fall out. I'm about to fall out. Smoke is about to get back in his
bag.
Oasis.
I'm about to just light up another cigar and do what it do, because the night is still young, folks.
And JoJo is immersed in commentary.
Yes,
because the fight goes on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So with that, I'm Ted Hicks. Ways to follow
appreciate it.
Me or the podcast or the website or any of the social handles. Tony, how do you follow it?
LateNightParents.com. Ways to follow the show. LateNightParents.com. Bernie, what's going on, Bernie?
Bernie, what's going on? We are
Shout out to Bernie, man. Much love, Bernie. I love you, brother.
Want to thank Bernie, Helen, Bobby Shadow, Stevie Wonder,
Stevie,
for being here and riding here with us.
If you're looking for any of us, a bunch of us on airtime.com, look for me. You'll find everybody else.
Yeah, fact. Definitely.
Okay. I'm going to give airtime another good run.
I didn't shout him out yet, but I'll just leave it at that.
And I was supposed to do a live stream with True Armor, but
shout out True Armor. Shout out True. Peace, brother.
Prior to his show, there you go.
Bernie's crazy, man.
Bernie in the house.
2022, man. Be careful.
Stevie
I miss you, Bernie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder. Yeah. For those that don't know, Stevie, it was on the L at first, but Stevie Wonder in the house. Big up, Stevie.
All right.
That's for the peoples.
So thank you
happy
for
Friday, happy
everyone
Saturday.
making it definitely productive show. Smoke, you do add a different aspect to it
tonight.
For sure, man. I add the realness. Unfortunately, Sunday Night Smoke podcast represents the tough conversations that people are not willing to have, and the different viewpoints and the different opinions that are not necessarily shared by those of the masses, but those that are thinking people. I'll leave it at that. Thank you for having me, Ted Hicks. I appreciate it. One love.
One love to everyone. We are out.
Peace.
Night.